Few better places in the country weather-wise this time of year than this one right here, Tampa, Florida, at beautiful Raymond James Stadium. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Already here, they'll audible to something else.
Ready?
Throwing first play is Ritter. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. That's caught inside the 20. A big play there on the first play of the game. 68 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. A first carry for Rashad White. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a nice pickup.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, first and goal.
10 cycles.
Right side, Thornton with it. And in for the Buccaneers, touchdown. Tyquan Thornton, his 11th touchdown on the year. And the Bucs march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. This is a crew, they've come out flat their last 2 games, both losses, but just
I appreciate you, Rob. Appreciate that, Jim.
And that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that touchdown gets them off the treadmill. Because you know, you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out. You go forever and ever, and it tells you've gone somewhere, but you're really out here in the same spot. They've exchanged it for an escalator. Still got some hills to climb, but they can get there.
These are good analogies. I run outside sometimes, though. You know, get some fresh air, a little sun on your face.
A little wind in there.
Yeah, that's right. Phillips now from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Warriors 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And good yardage as he gets this one up to about the 23. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
79 Broncos. Cup 19. Cup 19. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Let's go. You ain't going nowhere.
Chestnut. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he can get out of the backfield. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Third down and 6.
Go, Reed, go. Grab 60, grab 60. Go.
Back to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on third down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Now here's a pass on first down. It's knocked away and incomplete. Drake London, his intended target, but it's going to be second down. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. And this unit, very tough to throw against, currently second best in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
A run here with Chestnut. Oh, look at the juke. And now some space to operate. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Falcons. A great effort there with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. And that CD, one heck of a run. He just refused to go down.
And that's where determination comes in, because he had at least a couple of guys had really good shots at him, but he just said, I don't think so. Speed, power, elusiveness, all on display right there. Look like you, partner, back in your salad days in Evansville.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Okay,
Second and 10.
watch out now. 50 Fury. Ready.
They'll go up the middle with Wright. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Well, this defense for the Falcons, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there. And they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
3rd and 5. In motion left, that's Thornton.
Drill 3. Yellow. Hut.
Ritter to throw it. Got his man. It's Thornton. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Black ultra. Blue striker. Green jack. Hut, hut.
Back to throw, Ritter. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown. Rashad White, 62 yards. And the Bucs have taken the lead. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. Phillips now from the end zone. Pushing his way through. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line. So the same result, but he opted for the touchback.
You got on the RB wheel.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the number one thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action. Now's the time to take a shot. Yeah. But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kissed it on the ground.
Ready? 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 79 Broncos. Cup 19, Cup 19, Cougar 19.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Trap 60, trap 6, 18, Pioneer. Buffalo 18. Ready.
On the carry, it's Chestnut. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
As a linebacker, you're taught to stay just slightly behind the ball carrier just in case he makes a cutback. But when you find the gap, shoot it. And he found it all right. Took it straight to the backfield and made the tackle for a loss.
3rd and 8. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. 2nd quarter now, Falcon football. As they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
18 Rattler. Go.
Thought he threw that.
I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, what the fuck?
Right at the 40. 78 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's no gain on the play. They'll remain a few inches shy of a first with third down looming.
PPL just stare at the user and say, yeah, that's open.
That shit's wild, ain't it?
It'll be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on third. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Oh my God.
Deep ball. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jamal Dean.
Our controller's just fucked.
At their own 1-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Ritter going to change it up.
Drill, 52.
Back to throw now in his own end zone. This ball complete to Trey Palmer. And he gets this up just shy of the 15. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big first down to get away from the end zone.
Set, ready.
They run straight ahead here with White. And he'll use his blockers to get this up over the 20 to the 21. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Come on, set.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 3.
43 rail. Set.
Option left, and Ritter keeps it. The Buccaneers at 8-2 on the year. Well, they coming off a loss last time out, but still in the midst of a great season. Winners of 8 of their last 10.
And quite frankly, there wasn't a whole lot to draw on in the loss last week because they were dominating every phase of the game. You've got to hope that they show a little more life in this one because they certainly didn't have it in their last outing.
Now they'll change things up.
Ready.
Now Ritter to throw on first down. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Well, these two teams hooking up for the second time this year. They first met back in
Nice easy reads, you got this.
and it was the visiting
Good
Bucs
God
who
on the
came away
RB wheel.
victorious, so they'll look to
Boom
claim
time he
the
threw
season
that.
series with a win
PPL
here in
just
Tampa.
stare at the user and say, yeah, that's open.
Here we go.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Spike 60. Set, go.
Ritter will set up to throw it. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Why did it read that? Oh, my chat's low.
Trying to dial up the
I have no idea. No idea why I just randomly did that. That's weird.
Addictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns.
It might be a YouTube thing.
They tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
Ready.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Ready.
Now back to the ground game with White. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football, caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
Ready. Ready.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Set.
Ritter now. Open man, it's Palmer. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 57.
Easy reads you got this. PPL just stare at the user and say yeah that's open. Why did it read back all my chats lol? Good call. Draw versus zone is nice.
Striker. 3-3. Hey, red. Ready.
On first down, Ritter. Eluding the pressure right. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit. We decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
Here we go.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Set. Go. Hut, hut.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter. 14-7.
On the double.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Go pick.
Palmer going in motion right.
Trouble. 38. Red. Cycle. 6. Mega. Ready. Ready.
Here's Ritter. Out left and complete to Thornton. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
Boy, this is a well-orchestrated drive they've put together. You think back to how far they were backed up to start things out, but they've gone on a march since then, and now after that completion there, they've got a 1st and goal.
Ready. Set. Hut.
Here's White. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Rashad White with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Buccaneers go 98 yards and finish it off in the end zone. McLaughlin for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. as the kickoff unit is
Nasty, right?
send this one away. Phillips now from the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. It's a big play there for Atlanta. And even 50 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready.
They'll set up to throw.
Oh, that's crazy.
Man, bro, man, shit, man. I don't even know what to say, man. I am really at a loss of words off of that bullshit, man.
That looked like it was going to be right there, but it's in and out of his hands. And a potential big play goes by the wayside.
Here's 2nd and 10.
79 Broncos. Cut 19. Cut 19. Hey, smash Broncos.
Back to throw here. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise, and start to put together some drives.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons.
Really shaded inside and he did absolutely nothing. Fantastic.
Of the first half. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league. 2nd year.
Throwing it to the nigga that's covered.
As a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
Close your eyes and press a button.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Down.
2nd down and 8.
Smash. Red. Blaster. 6. Hey, green. Black shot. Slide blue.
Ritter. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
And in an afternoon where just about everything's gone right, there's an unlikely sight there. He's got a receiver all alone downfield, and he just overshoots him.
Ready.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
10 cycles. You yellow.
Off the play fake, it's Ritter. And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down. Here's Jake Camarda now. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it. Somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he will perhaps get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And time has run out on this 1st half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the 2nd half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the 1st half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Stop low 18.
And he's going to use his legs here. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the keeper. That's going to bring up the 3rd down. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Seven Pirates. Check match.
They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the 3rd quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. So that a free 15 yards.
And it's always a tough one as a defender because a lot of the penalties that you commit, pass interference, holding, when they happen, you actually know what you're doing. But a face mask penalty, a lot of times it's inadvertent, but it still costs you the same amount of yardage.
So a big penalty there on the face mask leads to 1st and 10.
Claude Ray. White. Set.
Looking to throw it here. Ritter. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. And officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Here we go, set. Fight, 97. Ready.
First down, here's White. Shreds the tackle. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Second down in the yard.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Set, go.
They keep it on the ground. White again. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
And that's called winning at the point of attack, isn't it? Right there at the line of scrimmage. I know he's a little bummed out now. He doesn't get credit for a tackle for a loss, but no gain. His guys will take that.
And speaking of winning, to be as cheesy as we can, he was the winner of the NFC Defensive Player of the Week award from last week, so he's really stringing together some good football.
So not only did he get a gold star, he might have gotten a gold watch too, huh?
Now Ritter going to change up the look.
Drill, 52. Ready.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. 81 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. On the draw, it's White. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Ready.
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14.
Drill, green. Rail, yellow. Set, cut.
Going play action. Ritter. And this is going to be intercepted. Anthony Averett picks it. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. So a big return there, Charles, on what was a pretty dangerous throw to the outside.
It sure was, Brandon. That's the risk you run on a throw like this. If it's intercepted, a lot of times this is a pick 6. So good hustle to get back and get him down. But, boy, that's a throw you've really got to be sure of if you're going to work the perimeter of the field.
They've got his man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
You ask tight ends about their favorite routes to run, and surprisingly, this will pop up as one of their staples because they run so many routes in the middle of the field. How about this one? Starts downfield, bends it to the corner, great touch on the football, and they turn that one into a big play.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And caught out. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. But he has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by one score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away. As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
Running out of the gun with White. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside, but he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Ritter from the gun. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Okay, right?
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here. After 1st and 2nd down went backwards, it's 3rd and very long.
Blue striker.
The Ritter back to throw. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Fielded at the 20. 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Right now they're on the wrong end of the scoreboard, and that won't change if this drive ends like the last one when they had that lost fumble. So you have a feeling taking care of the football certainly paramount right now.
Yeah, and it's not just the guy who dropped it on the last drive, is it? That means everyone who might touch the ball is getting the same message. Guys, ball security, paramount. Let's take care of it, and if we do, we've got a chance to put points on the board.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Trying to get a big strike right there and hopefully tie this game up in the late going. But the coverage was there, and this winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Warrior 17. Check, Falcons, check, Falcons.
They'll drop to throw. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
And that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense. They kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Stephanie Razor, Stephanie Razor. 79 Broncos.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 52 yards.
Well, that was a pretty good time for his first catch of the ball game, and it turned into a huge play as well. He's certainly not been a central part of this passing game so far in this one, but he made his presence felt there. A big pickup on third down.
And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Ready?
2nd and 9.
Cut 19! Cut 19! Go!
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. So that run play nullified by the holding call on the tight end.
Yeah, I just think he needs to get off the ball a lot quicker and get into the block a little bit more effectively. Then he doesn't have to reach and grab and try and hold on.
Let's go now.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Go!
They'll look to throw here. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Just because you got the lead in the 4th, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. In motion comes the tight end left.
Shot 60! Shot 60! 18! Hide in!
He'll look to throw. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Run scored down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Ready?
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Trying to lay one up deep. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
I'm not sure I'm absolutely crazy about that play call there. I mean, it's only a 1-score game, so is it really time to go bombs away and try and make a big play? I think you can take some underneath stuff and still move it downfield.
Come on, set!
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
38!
Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. Going quickly here to Thomas. Only able to gain a couple there, and it's 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Laundry on the field. This is going to be a false start on the offense.
Sometimes you have to slow things down a little bit when things get heated. The cadence has to be slow and deliberate at times to make sure your team's ready to go.
On the ready?
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
Shot!
Ritter, he wants to change the play here. On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And room to run as he's out past the 35-yard line. 83 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Back to throw. Ritter. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. You ready for a Captain Obvious comment?
Let's go. Go with it, please.
He had the 5 picks last week. He's got to be much more pleased. Just the 1 interception. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And not only is he pleased, his entire team is. Because throwing those 5 interceptions affects everyone. That's extra work for your defense and not enough possessions for your offense. He's flipped that ratio around in this game.
There he goes, right side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Check right.
They go right back to White here on first down. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning.
At the Falcons 26-yard line.
You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11.
Ready?
Ritter to throw it. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
Red, cycle. Set.
Back to throw. Ritter. Escaping the pressure right. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Ritter looking to throw it here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open. Just a split second too late on the release. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Black, red. Yellow, zoom. 5, 97. Ready?
That one looks like he'll throw here. Yeah, to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find a completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
Here we go.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Ritter going to change it up.
Black shot. Slide through. fury. Yellow. Ready.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Buying time to his left. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
That looked great when he first took off because in my mind, there was room to run and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his 4th down call.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to perhaps salt this one away. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
This is 1st and 10.
Hurt. Right there. Hurt. Ready.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Dixon. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. 2 timeouts remaining, but time is of the essence. Down 2 scores. It's 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. He's going to let it fly. He's got it at the 15.
Well, defensively there, you want to play it a little safe and keep the action in front of you. But you definitely aren't looking to give up plays like that. They still got the cushion of a 2-score lead, but don't give them a freebie here in the final minute.
19 tight. Dragon 60.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute. Coup now for the point after. It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So still a little over 40 seconds to go. Time enough to put a drive together if they can get this onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
And that knee will do it. So they snap the losing streak. Always a good feeling.
Yeah, I don't know if this one right here when they're taking a knee is as much exultation as exhalation, right? They just breathe a sigh of relief. Finally got a win, needed one desperately.
Let's go.
What a ball game this was.